There they are. Wanna take them out?
Oh yeah, those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Where do they keep coming from?
Can't imagine what it's like inside.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
So these are MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers. Souls. Merciless.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis' death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on. Don't bother! Hello? Cor?
So, you made it.
What the hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
I'm sorry, guys. I've been talking this whole time with my microphone on mute. I am so sorry. I'm about to fix. There's an echo, too. I hear it. Thanks for telling me. It's hilarious. I'm going to switch over and fix that.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active.
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sound like everyone else was so lucky.
That should have fixed it.
Haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go.
I was concentrated, actually. I was responding to everybody.
Glad y'all made it.
Did you guys get to check out? I asked earlier and you said yep. I thought you were replying to me. You were replying to the concentrated. Did you guys enjoy the video I did where I gave you guys some love?
And left y'all a message.
My recent Pantheon video.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
All right, let's refuel up here. I was talking away to you guys, man. So, you know, I feel like in this game at this part, you know, his friends don't give him enough slack. You know, like his dad's dead, his world is crumbling, and he's a little depressed, you know, and his friends are just like, man, get your crap together, get over it. Like, it's real quick. Like, they're gonna be, for just a little while, they're gonna be like, ah, this is real bad, I'm sorry. But not for long. They get over it quick. Well, thanks for coming and joining me, Isaiah. It's an enjoyable video, man. It's just kind of, you know, it's enjoyable. It's meant to be like a feel-good video. It's very different what I normally do, but, I just kind of wanted to do something for you guys. I want to do something for some of the other content creators. I also wanted to show just kind of like where Pantheon started from the original Kickstarter campaign to now, kind of thing. Yeah, what's up, Zoo? Welcome back, man. We're gonna keep trucking along. We killed some soldiers, some soulless. I forget what they're called in this game, but those things. I'm gonna do a couple of these quests right here.
Oh well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
And what's up, Paul? I said hi to everybody, but my microphone was on mute like an idiot.
Well, it's just an old Sid.
Sid.
Yep, said I should give you all some work, don't matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Got us there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
But yeah, you were saying earlier, Isaiah, you're saying that you have mixed feelings about this game. I gotta agree with you. I'm a fanboy of Final Fantasy, so I love Final Fantasy. But we waited a long time for this game.
Good test from the old man.
From it being
Hard on us.
13 verses to Final Fantasy 15. You know, it was a good 10, 12 year wait or so, you know. But you know, we don't get a lot of Japanese open world RPGs. So, you know, this game, Dragon's Dogma, I think that's it.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
Thanks for letting me know, Rob. Appreciate that.
Pretext.
This would have been a terrible stream.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wouldn't.
Yeah, that's true. Zelda, Breath of the Wild's a great one.
In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough.
Sid was his father's old buddy. They had their adventures together.
Else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna unlock that for you, dude. It's just to the Steam store. What is that at? That's a link into this game.
Huh.
Dragon's Dogma is a great one, by the way. I wouldn't mind to stream it one day. I can pretty much run through this one fairly quickly because I've already played it, and you know, I'm not gonna do all the side quests or anything like that. Probably. I don't
They'll
think.
wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost.
What-
Find that first.
What game is it, Misfit? What are you talking about? What drops in 2 days? Fable was cool, Zoo. That was a cool one. Yeah, Rob, they've went very out. Even this game. That's like this game's major sin, people say.
Like inside.
going the wrong way.
Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll see for ourselves in time.
Oh, Atlas, right.
Merely a question of when.
What do you guys think? You guys think that's gonna turn out? I didn't realize it was coming out in 2 days.
Took it all, and we'll take it back. This is far from over.
Atlas is BioWare, right? Man, I hope they get back to what they're good at. BioWare, I mean. You know, they were fantastic for a while there. Dragon Age Origins. I wasn't so... I couldn't get into Dragon Age... what's it? Inquisitor or whatever? What? It's considered an MMO?
Any plan of attack? Plow right through them?
I thought it was like a hybrid, like a Destiny. It's not. It's a full-blown MMO. Yeah, dude. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you, Paul. We got to do something while we wait. You know what I mean? Life is Futile is an interesting, that's an interesting game. I got into it for a while. Oh, that's right. I got it mixed up with that other game. You guys know, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. There's some game coming out. Anthem. Yeah. In my brain, I got Atlas mixed up with Anthem. Anthem's what I thought you were talking about. It does look kind of cool, though. It has potential. Yeah, ESO. I'm not going to talk bad about it. There's a lot of people in the Pantheon community keeping themselves entertained with ESO, but I tried. No, I can't do it. I might give Atlas a shot. Why not? You know, why not? We got a while to go for Pantheon. We got a while. Dude, Dragon Quest XI was awesome. I played it to death. That was a wonderful return to JRPGs. It felt like a real old school JRPG from the old days. Plus Dragon Age with their awesome names of monsters, beautiful monster design. Some people. Oh, whoa! No, run! I shouldn't have came out here. Not, I'm retarded. Run, my friends, my brothers, run! You will die. Run! That guy's like level 30, dude. Yeah. Now you tell me. Now you're gonna tell me this is dangerous. Yeah, and I do really enjoy JRPGs a lot. I played them a lot as a kid. The original Final Fantasy on the Nintendo Entertainment System was my first JRPG. I had tried out some, like, not hardly, but I had tried out a couple of computer games. I don't know which one, because I was really young, but I did play an Ultima game, a really old one, though. I don't know if that even counts. I feel like I don't even think I had a computer when I played it. I think I was playing that, like, at school in, like, the late 80s or something. But yeah, Dragon Quest XI is fantastic.
Imperials above us! Thanks.
Can I grab it?
What's that?
Here we go. It's weird, the lighting makes his hair really white. What level? Oh, it's level 15. No. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. We need safety. We need to find a camp. There's one. Oh, well, I could have fought those if they weren't near all of that. I would have happily fought all those guys for experience. Maybe I can get him. Maybe I can get him away. Might have to be careful though. I'm pretty near the level 30s. They'll like one-shot me. Oh, I didn't see that guy back there. Is there a way to get out of this? Dang, dude. He just rocked my world. Oh, jeez. They're coming. They're coming. Oh, my gosh. Crap. Run for the camp! There's like cries of battle and death. I definitely played Ultima Online back in the day. That was my first. That was technically my first MMO. I hadn't even played a MUD or anything. Like that was. Oh my gosh! Come on, guys, chill out. Ultima Online was my first MMO experience. That was what got me really primed and really, really excited to play EverQuest, because EverQuest was 3D. Oh, it was so crazy back then, you know.
We could crash right here. You can remain awake long enough to...
I would not sleep here. You hear all that in the background? I wouldn't just camp out and go to sleep here. This is real life. All right, man, you finished work. Good job, Zoo. Welcome to freedom, my friend. Welcome to the sweet, sweet bliss of freedom. You've earned it. Yeah. Now, online game. What was my first online game? Man, I'm not sure what my first Man, I'm not sure. I don't even know if it makes sense. No, I'm thinking of LAN. We used to get together and play a couple of games on LAN. We would hook computers up at a friend's house. That wasn't technically online. Ultima Online might have been my first online game, period, with other people. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I could be wrong about that. I think that's true. I might be lying, though. And Final Fantasy IX's arguably the best in the series, but 6 is pretty dang good, dude. I always feel almost guilty saying anything's better than 6. Or Final Fantasy 3 in North America on the Super Nintendo. Oh, I remember that game, the Command and Conquer. I remember that one. I wasn't into it. I had a friend who was, though. The Sega Dreamcast, man. My internet at that time, I couldn't play online with the Sega Dreamcast because I think I had AOL. And it wasn't compatible with the Dreamcast. I was like trying to beg my parents to switch to a different provider so I could play online. I did end up later on playing Phantasy Star Online. I never played... I know there's like a Phantasy Star 2, but if you remember, there was another one on Dreamcast called Phantasy Star Episode 2 or something like that. And I played it. That's a good picture. I'm going to save that one. That's a pretty good picture. That's pretty good. Oh, the Dreamcast didn't support broadband. It was dial-up only. That's true. Too advanced. We were on different sides, dude. Mine was too crappy. Yours was too good. But neither of us could play.
Right, the jeweler.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop by Golden and mingle for a bit?
We'll think about it.
Yeah, episode 2, yep. Episode 2. I'm pretty sure I played the episode 1 or whatever too, but I definitely remember playing episode 2 because I was like living on my own, and You know, I dialed up for just a very short period of time living on my own around, I guess 2001.
Let's be done with this riffraff.
And then I got broadband pretty quickly. I don't know how I afforded that back then. Now that I'm thinking about it, I like had the crappiest job ever. But you know how it is, man. You find a way. And that's what a lot of people I don't think are understanding about Pantheon. You know, we all feel like we're not gonna have enough time to dedicate to it. And I think we all feel that way. But when it's something you want to do, you find a way. You know what I mean? Just like somehow with my crappy little job, I had broadband internet back when that was like crazy technology, you know? So I found a way. You know what I'm saying? And we will. It'll be good. It'll be something we want to do. And we'll find a way to squeeze in enough time to play it and have fun, you know?
Are those what I think they are?
Oh, what happened to Ignis here? Oh, these are level 50. Oh, we got a Cactuar! Oh, crap! Oh, crap! No! No! Limp away, my friend. There was a Cactuar mixed in. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I didn't want to do this. I don't want to use that high elixir. We used the potion just to... Man, why did that level 15 have to be here? You little jerk, dude. I was just trying to kill the stupid little level 2s. That I still want to kill. Look at that Cactuar, man. He's like, look at him. Look at him. What a jerk, man. 14.4K. Wow. Integrated mass co-processor, dude. Crazy. I don't remember anything before 56K. That was like the beginning for me. Had no internet, I guess, before that. I don't know. But 56K was the beginning for me of internet. I remember there were worse, and 56K was like the good one. I remember that, but when you say 14.4K, that is alien to me. Wow. Broadband in 2000, dude. If you would have come up to me in the year 2000 and said the word broadband, I probably wouldn't have even known what you were talking about, to be honest. I probably would have been like, what's that? You know? I remember Juno. What's that, Remy D? What's up, Remy D? What's up, man? Good to see you. 1.5 cable internet from Roadrunner. I remember Roadrunner, yeah. I remember Roadrunner. That was in my area at that time. See, I played EverQuest Original on dial-up, man.
Well, this must be the outpost Sid mentioned.
It was bad, too.
Like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
My computer probably didn't come anywhere near meeting the specs. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, dude. I really didn't. First time I played EverQuest, I almost caught my freaking apartment on fire and everything. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, once you get broadband, dude, that was the end. You know, and now I'm even more spoiled. Now, yeah, like going to SSD, right, on a hard drive. But like now, I'm spoiled to where I'm like, when we, like, sometimes I have to move for my job, it's almost like mandatory, practically is mandatory. But me and my wife will refuse until we find a place with fiber optic, you know, like we're spoiled to death now. Like, it's like fiber optic. We don't want to go back to broadband, you know? Like, I would cry. That would ruin my life. You know, like, I've gotten used to fiber optic, you know? That's pretty bad, I guess.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the Royal Tomb. The Marshal awaits.
Across the land, blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altissia to pay their respects. Many offering prayers at a vigil held before the wedding dress Lady Luna Freya was to wear. While some...
Call, kids, it's Kenny Crow!
I like how I just turned off an important message for that little commercial about Kenny Crow.
Looked like no hunter I'd ever seen. He's dressed all black, like one of them Crown's Guard fellers.
Oh, that was core. Paul said 1 meg, 5 minutes, man. Blistering speed. That would have been is what's hilarious. You'd be like, dude, I just downloaded a meg in 1 minute. 60 seconds, dude. That's crazy. I remember when a megabyte was a lot, you know. I remember it was like, dude, do you know how many of these floppies will fit on this? What was it called? Was it called a, what was the one that didn't last long? Was it a zip, or a zip? Wasn't it called a zip? It was like a, do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was like a real thick one. I think it was popular in Macs back in the day. And I remember when that was just like, dang, dude. I can't believe this thing. I don't remember how much they could even hold, but we were like, dang. It was probably like 50 megabytes or something ridiculous. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They're like real thick. They were like a little cartridge almost. They didn't last long, I don't think. It didn't seem like it because of the CD-ROM. Ooh, the CD-ROM. I remember the Dreamcast used CD-ROMs, and the PS2 was talking about they were going to be using DVD. And I remember arguing with a friend, because I was a Dreamcast lover, you know, and I didn't want the PS2 to, like, kill the Dreamcast. And I was, like, arguing with them. I was like, dude, you don't need a DVD to hold a game, dude. They're just being ridiculous. It's a sales tactic. I was in denial. It's kind of screwed up. I'm just running around attacking these, isn't it? They're like giraffes creatures. I need the XP. I've got no shame. No shame. I need the XP. Especially this one. He's a level 9. Let me get some of these ads first. Let me get some of these ads. Oh, it's a level 9 too. We got 2 level 9s. You get one of these little ads right here. I'm pretty sure that Noctis is kind of a DPS. We don't really have a tank. Well, no, yeah, we do. Gladios is the tank. That's right. Oh, I couldn't do it because I don't have any MP. Come on. It's got to be somewhere. Can I warp up there? Oh well, might do this old school.
Stand in your way. You've got my back.
Here goes nothing.
I love those blind side attacks. And I keep forgetting about this. I always, every time I play this game, I like hardly use these. Oh dang it! You missed, man. Oh, there's one. There's one. Get my MP back. There we go. Get that soft underbelly. Get behind him here. Oh, oh, he ran. There we go. Hold him, hold him. Bam. There you go, Gladius. Finish him off. The only thing I hate about it is I'm using an Xbox controller and I'm really used to like a PlayStation. It kind of throws me off. Like, actually, I feel like an idiot. I have to actually look at the controller and be like, wait, where's B again? Zip drives. That was what they were called, Isaiah. I wasn't sure. I'm starting to think, wait a minute, it wasn't actually called that, but it was. You've only seen this area, Remy D? It's they have some varying environments, dude. They do. Actually, very soon, I'll be in a very different kind of environment. Very soon. I like the dungeons, man. I don't know if anybody has ever really deep dived into the dungeons in this game. I'm going the wrong way again. But, they're really cool, and they're totally, like, you know, optional. What's up, Alexandruel? Welcome, welcome, my friend. How you doing, man? No, Isaiah, you weren't the only one. I think about that sometimes this game. Like, you know, these are just like little creatures. Just like those guys, the scorpion dudes, you know. I mean, just imagine if you lived in a place where these were out in the wild. You're doing a service by killing them. But those giraffes, like, this is a level 1, you know?
Better ideas.
Surprise them from behind.
This is a level 1, and I'm just gonna tear them up. I don't care. Still XP. And that guy's probably decent. These are like the little ads. Yeah, man. We're all just dreaming of Pantheon, dude. I'm playing random games that don't even make sense anymore. Don't even make sense. It doesn't meet my theme of my channel or anything. I don't know what to do with myself. We were talking earlier about, you know, not that any of us... Oh, that's level 29? He's running? I feel like I could have took that guy. Dude, he's going to go start a train. Did you guys see that? He ran off. We better get out of here. He's coming back with his friends. Like, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know they would do that in this game. That guy went... There's about to be a train. I'm going to be running all the way through this whole zone. This is a big zone. Yeah, we got a celebrity in the channel, guys. We got a celebrity in the chat. We have a celebrity. Alex is the guy who convinced me that just to ignore the haters and keep doing what I do. Hopefully, man, hopefully when Pantheon when we finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, when the game launches, I'm still running the wrong way, and we're playing the game, hopefully, man, we get to play together, son. That'd be a lot of fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I didn't get to watch the stream. I caught a little bit of it after the fact. I had to get some sleep. It was like, you know, midnight, obviously. I had to get some sleep. I had to go work the real job, you know. Yeah, exactly, dude. I can't wait for Alpha, and you probably heard already, Alex, it probably isn't news to you, but they are in a discussion of some level of peeling the NDA back a little bit. And so that makes me even more excited for Alpha, because if we're allowed to talk about certain aspects or whatever, then, you know, it's going to open a world of content for us to deliver to you know, everybody that wants to consume it. So they're in talks of peeling it back a little bit for alpha. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully that's exactly what happens, because we need it. You know how hard it's going to be in alpha? We're getting, you know, alpha for Pantheon's going to feel like launch for most, for MMOs these days, you know? They launch in an alpha state, so it's going to be these days how we look at a launch in alpha. Yeah, everything that they're building, and that's why patience is key for Pantheon, because every single aspect they're thinking of from a social. You know, every time they announce or release more information about Pantheon, there's always a social aspect to it. You can always, at least, sometimes it's glaringly obvious. Sometimes you gotta step back to kind of realize what they're going for. But like the corpse runs, that's a very social thing, you know.
First the Crown City.
And we were talking about earlier, it makes people behave differently.
Somehow not as catchy as Core the Immortal.
Yeah, exactly, Alex. It's $200, I think. $200 flat. You can get into alpha. So there's gonna be a lot of people. I think I've personally talked to hundreds in my little world. You know what I mean? They're gonna be an alpha. I'm not even locked onto him. Yeah, exactly, Isaiah. Just knowing that they do have the funding to see it to launch. You know you know, these you know, like the nameplate that I know that people weren't too happy about or whatever, but that was more about giving them additional funding to speed up their development process. It wasn't about we need more money to get the game out. It's more about, you know, they're trying to get it out faster. They're trying to get, you know, hire more people to speed things up. So that we're at that state now is also exciting. Get my MP back here. Dang it.
This shouldn't take long.
This will be over in a flash.
No. All right. Yep.
You made me waste a warp strike just for that final little one hit point.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed. We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the marshal.
Oh yeah, there will always be, and you know, people love to just be so negative, you know, all the time about everything.
Marshal.
Doom and gloom.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me. Then why didn't he tell
Thank you, Rob.
me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why?
See, I want y'all to pay attention. His friends are still kind of understanding at this point, right?
That day, he didn't want you to
Watch how
remember him.
quickly they...
In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Oh, appreciate it, Rob. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, dude. Really do. Thank you, man. I'm glad we're not going to get in another war today, though. That was a little stressful. And I don't know if you already have. You may have already done it, and my memory's not so great over time, but leave me a comment, you know, and just know that, you know, anytime anybody does it, someone throw you a comment up in a video, so, or anytime anybody, you know, does a super chat or whatever they call it. Okay, so we got our first royal arm. This is going to be cool. These are, you know, I don't use them a lot because they, I think they waste your HP or something. There's something very negative about them, so I don't normally use them a lot. All right, Isaiah, thanks for joining us, man. All right, go have fun, man. Have fun on your cruise, and yeah, no problem, man. We'll enjoy yourself, man. And those videos will be waiting for you when you get back, dude. I'll probably have a ton by then. So enjoy your cruise, man. I'll miss you, man. Have a good time. Yeah, I remember those days, Paul. Just go in, you know, you get to your spot, find you a nice little cozy spot that was safe, you know, where you could pull as you want, and then just chill out. You know, if you wipe the whole area, you might go out in the hallway, maybe pull a couple of random things you normally wouldn't pull, maybe a little too lower level, and rinse and repeat and just have a good time hanging out, you know. It was a good day, Rob, but it was a good day. My computer would not run Vanguard at all. I mean, it was bad. I wanted to play it so bad. I was super hyped for the game.
The tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next.
I was
scattered across the land.
All right, dude.
All are on dangerous
We know.
ground. I'll go with you.
I know, dude. There's
for the time
tombs.
being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
But yeah, what was we talking about? Oh, Vanguard. I was already a fan of Brad McQuaid, so
13 known royal arms. Each
I think we all
enshrined in
were
a royal
probably.
tomb, but we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Keekatrick Trench. We know there to be.
Let's check out that new weapon. But yeah, my computer wouldn't run Vanguard very well. Yeah, it was, for its time when it launched, it was brutal. So I hate that I never really got into it like I wished I would have. I wish I would just sucked it up and did what I had to do to get a better rig. Just didn't. I don't know. I really regret it. That's one game I really regret not getting into because I would have loved it. But you know, at that time too, it still felt like the MMORPG genre was doing fine, you know? At that time, it still felt like everything was going good, you know? I still had my Final Fantasy 11, I still had my, I don't think I'm lying. Yeah, definitely not. That was definitely out. Had my Dark Age of Camelot, you know, things felt good still. What's this Ragnarok? Is that the one? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that out. You know.
Inside the tunnels.
And plus, dude, I remember when Vanguard launched originally. I was there launch day. I had the game and everything, but I remember that they rushed it out, which was, by the way, not Brad McQuaid's fault. They rushed it out, and like there was like races that obviously should have had tails that didn't have tails, and like, you know, just weird. Like they were like, oh, we'll add the tails later. Like It's like, jeez, man. They rushed the game out real bad. I don't think it was properly optimized before launch, you know, and I think that's why so many people couldn't run it, you know. Yeah, there is one, there might be more than one, Alex, but there's definitely one Vanguard emulated server and that is, like, at least playable. But from my understanding and what I looked up when I tried to research it, because I was going to get my wife on there, you know, and we were going to play it together, but it's very early. You know what I mean? It's you can play, but most of the mechanics in the game aren't there yet. And I played Age of Conan. I loved Warhammer Online.
Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire.
AOC, see now that means Ashes of Creation. You're talking about, what was it called? The people that had the new MMO out, I didn't play it either. It was just kind of like a weird little MMO, you know what I mean, back then? It was like the weird one to me. Get that sniper, man. Go ahead and drag him in too. Let's just bring them all. Why not? I don't think there's any more snipers. See, this game can be very kind of intense if you're careful and you don't over level. If you over level in this game, it gets boring, man. You can just hold the attack button, you know. But if you stay kind of under leveled a little bit, this game's actually pretty fun. I wish there was a hard difficulty, man. I really do. This game would be so much more fun if I could play it in a much harder difficulty.
That's what I call teamwork.
What do I think of Ashes? Dude, it's a promising game. I'm a little weirded out. Aren't they doing a Battle Royale version soon of the game? It's probably just for funding, but aren't they like a decent sized publisher? Oh, Remy D, man. No. Oh no, dude, you can't. Oh no, man. Warhammer. Wait a minute. Warhammer. Warcraft. Blizzard was trying to get the rights to have the Warhammer IP, and at that time, Game Workshops wouldn't give it to them. So they created Warcraft as a clone of Warhammer since they couldn't get the official IP. Now, Warhammer Online, though, definitely followed the WoW model, no doubt. You know, but Warhammer is the original Warcraft, technically. And I have great respect for Warcraft. I'm very excited for Warcraft 3. That is fantastic. That is going to be so much fun. That was such a good game. I don't think I've played a game I've enjoyed as much as Warcraft 3 single-player game. Maybe since. That was a great time. Wonderful story. Just the entire game, the way it was laid out, the pace of the game, everything. I loved it. Yeah, Warhammer Online. Yeah, definitely. It was a WoW. It was a WoW clone, right? Everything was back then, though. You know, everybody. And Warhammer was the one. Is this a boss? Oh crap! Level 32. Am I supposed to? I think I'm supposed to fight this guy, though. I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, we can take this guy. Let me get Ignis up. Oh, he's up already. Oh, we got a butt shot. There we go. 2 of them in a row. Okay. Oh, snap. Age of Conan was, that was interesting, man. That was an interesting take, because they tried to get all adult, you know, and, The PvP was really fun back at launch. I had a lot of fun with Age of Conan. And an interesting use of instancing, too, for the storytelling. Oh. One hit, man. One hit with this guy. Come on, get up. Where's my little warp point at? There it is. Well, not that guy. We're gonna take this guy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. If I get over to Ignis. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
That's it.
What's up, Iggy?
I've come up with a new recipe. Can't wait to try it.
Civilization was a cool game too, Remy. That was a good one. Wasn't it one of the civilizations where you could do like a little cheat and you could like make it's like babies on tricycles or something? You make like an army of them. I might be thinking of a different game. I think it was one of the old civilizations, so. Or heck, maybe they kept doing that joke. I don't know. Warcraft 2 was my first strategy game. I used to love Warcraft 2. I remember the cinema scenes from it. I remember I would think they were so awesome. I would think they were so freaking sweet. Those hilarious cinema scenes back then, you know. It was like, dang, that looks real. Yeah, I definitely agree. Everybody was copying the World of Warcraft model because, I mean, why wouldn't they? It was crazy sales for the time. You got to figure, before World of Warcraft, having 100,000 concurrent players meant you made it, baby. You were in. Like, you made to 100,000 concurrent players, you were big time. And then World of Warcraft came along and was like, 5 million, 7 million, 8 million, 10 million. I think at one point they peaked at 15 million. You know what I mean? So people wanted in on that action, you know, no doubt. Can't blame them.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
Showtime. I will.
Now, we're at the beginning of the game, so like we're in a dungeon. Technically, I think we're about to go into one. I haven't really been paying attention. Yeah, we are. This is the part where we go into our first technical dungeon. But I just want you guys to know, if you've not played this game or never done it, you can like go deep in these dungeons, especially later in the game when you get a higher level. You can really get deep in these, and it's cool. It's actually pretty intricate, like take you hours and hours and hours and hours to really figure it out on your own without a guide. What's up with this guy? Is he not gonna fight? Is this guy glitched? Look at this guy. What's he doing? You see this? It's like not even playing the battle music or anything, and he's like not attacking me at all. Alright then, dude. I'll tell you what. I hate to do this. This is very cheap of me. But I mean, I need the XP, dude. I got no shame for XP. No shame. Let's see if maybe this guy will attack. Look at this. Are these like good ones? Are these like good ones? Or they're a little partial to the Insomnia events that have taken place, or sympathetic. Yeah, like you're saying, Remy D, the classic World of Warcraft is going to be loved, you know? Going back to the original.
I'm just glad he's on our side.
I don't follow it too much because I just never had a love for World of Warcraft. Just never happened to me. I was more upset at it because it was taking players away from my games that I played, right? So I I played it many times, obviously, but just never fell in love with that game. So I don't follow it closely, but I'm pretty sure that eventually their classic servers, I would think, will eventually, at least some of them or something, will eventually start going through. And I know people love the Burning Crusade. I know people love
There's a door.
Wrath of the Lich King. And then it gets a little splintered from there.
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
So it'd be cool if they had, you know, options for Classic WoW to slowly go through those, and then they can always add a new Classic server that resets or whatever, kind of like they do with the like Kornov and the progression servers of EQ. And now they may not do that. They may leave it as Classic forever. Who knows? You know, I doubt it.
Huh. What's this?
Especially since so many people like the
You can follow it and see.
Burning Crusades and Wrath of the Lich King. A lot of people are going to want to see that.
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still run. Start her up.
Let's start her up. Get a little light in here, I think.
Sweet, it works.
Oh, then there was light.
Oh man, I do love me some light.
Yeah, guys, because in Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen, the darkness is very deadly. Very deadly. You need some source of light. You're not going to survive. Look at those little moths, man. I don't even think those were in the PS4. I think they added that just for the PC.
You are killing me here, big guy. Are you trying to give me a heart attack or something?
Let's see what we got here.
I
They won't. They won't, Paul. They won't do that to us, man. That would be a hilarious, like, April Fool's joke.
The second we turn our backs, bam!
Quit being a wuss.
It literally took up your whole... You didn't even have the whole screen anyway. You just had the little section. And the book would take up the whole thing. Oh my gosh, that had to be a... They had to... That had to be a sick joke, you know?
It won't open. Hello? Anybody home? I'm coming in. Ever wonder if people, like, died here, and their tormented souls just sorta remained maybe this way?
This dungeon could use a few mobs.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's playing with us.
You know? That'd be cool. Play some cards while you're chilling out. Rob says, only make Paul look at the pages. Put up a little card game, you know.
Got it? All right. Okay.
That'd be a cool emote.
1, 2, 3. Locked. Total shocker.
If something's worth locking up,
It's worth seeking out.
It came from there.
Came from where?
What is it now?
Oh, I think this door opened right here. That'd be a funny emote though, Remy D. If you could just whip out some little cards while you're chilling, waiting on your stuff to waiting on your mana to regen and things.
Above us!
Look out!
Got that ether though. That's where I came from. Yeah, it is. Does that do anything? No. It's mostly been Avendyr's Pass, Black Rose Keep, but we are going to be seeing new zones this pre-alpha state. So I thought they were going to open it up. You know, I was expecting, you know, a new zone the very first streams, but that wasn't the case. I really was like when we were back in Black Rose Keep, I was like, all right. And I thought it looked better. People are claiming they didn't even change the environments. I swore that the environments looked better. They probably just updated like some shading or something that made it look a little better. Finally some mobs. Alright. I love the mobs. Like, those goblins look cool, man. I like the mobs in this game. They made them look cool. I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I do need to go down that way. Let's see what we got here.
Don't bother,
Nope.
Noct. It won't open.
What do we got here? Stairs? Oh, going down. See, this is pretty intricate. It's a pretty big little dungeon, I guess. But there's a lot more to it than what we're going to see here, too. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I can definitely show you what I mean. It's true, it is very Zelda-ish. The goblins. I think that's what you meant. That's a good way to be, Rob Stiegel. Try to keep a little mystery so that, you know, I'm just too obsessed. I can't help it. This is probably what we need to do. Yeah, it is, man. It's agonizing, man. Like, I don't know what to do with myself, you know? I don't know what to do with myself, because it's like, I'm just wasting time, I feel like. I feel like my life, up until it comes out, is a waste. You know, like, I'm just breathing for no reason. Is there anything about Pantheon I currently don't like? I've never been asked that before, dude. I'm sure there is. I might have to think for a second, because my brain hasn't been tuned to be negative about the game. So, is there anything I don't like? Is there anything you guys don't like? I really haven't thought of Pantheon in any negative light, to be honest with you. Well, okay, there is one thing that I'm a little bit worried about. But I don't know enough details to really say I don't like it, but close. So we know there's going to be, Brad McQuaid knows there's people who don't have a lot of time, okay? And these zones are huge, as you know. The zones are huge. So he was worried, he's worried that people will only have a couple hours of play, and they'll have to waste an hour just to get to the group. So, we don't know a lot of details, but there's going to be summoning stones, maybe, at dungeon entrances, something like that, so that people don't have to travel as much, and we don't know a lot of details because he also talks a lot about he doesn't want the world to feel small, and teleporting makes the world feel small. So we don't know if there's going to be like a limit to that. Like, yeah, you can teleport your group if you have a short amount of time, but you can only do that once a week. We don't know how they're going to do that, but that's got me worried, I would say. I'm very worried because you start doing teleportation and it kills the world, you know? Yeah, something like that, Paul. We don't know. Most people are claiming it would just be like a teleport stone to the entrance of a dungeon.
Wait, hear that?
But they're going to put some kind of limitation on it. At least that's my opinion. I don't know how it will work, or I don't know. But that definitely has me very concerned, because, you know, once you start that, you know, you can quickly make the world feel smaller. Yeah, oh, dude, I highly doubt, Alex, that they're going to do an auction house. Now, something similar, maybe. There's a really good interview, and you maybe already know this, so maybe preaching to the choir, but they talked about, this was a long time ago, but Brad, part of his vision is that the trading, he wants it to be super important, right? That's why he's not big into gear binding to a person where only they can wear it. And he's talked about that he liked EC Tunnel from EverQuest, where the players decided this was a good central spot for us to, for the people to come together and in Antonica and trade goods. And he really liked that because the players did that. That was the community decided that's where people come to trade. So what he said is, I would like it if the players came up with where they want to trade, or multiple locations they want to trade. But to be involved in that trade, we'll just give you the tools to make it easier, so you're not just having to spam chat, you know, so give you some tools to create like an auction house local, right? To where you and other people can come and you can sell your goods, but people have to be near you. They have to be very close, within meters, to take part in that trade. You know? So an auction house local, like really local. Not just like, oh, this whole side of the world and the west side and the south side and north side each have a major city and, you know, you can put your stuff. Not like that, but like close. Like you need to be there and partake in it, you know? So that is old. The information I just said is very old. But to my knowledge, it was the only time it was touched on in great detail. And just for reference, if anybody wants to check that out, I did a video where I had that in there. But the original source, I'm like 99.9% sure I'm right, is you know, the YouTuber Boogie122 or something like that. You guys know who I'm talking about. He's very popular. He had an interview with Brad McQuaid a long time ago, and they talked about that in detail. Oh, cool. We got a little boss. Little spider lady. Hang on. Ignis is hurting over there. I don't want to waste that just yet. Dang it. Okay, how's this not a blind side? There we go. lady. We got her now. It's about 25%. Let me see if I can get a little back shot on her here, a little blind side. There we go. And now Ignis. Thinking I missed it. There we go. That was fun.
Put it in the books. It's history now.
Yeah, the enemies in this game are fantastic, man. They really are. Final Fantasy's always had some really good, you know, art, I would say. Because, you know, in the early days, it was literally just, you know, 16, or not even 16, 8-bit art. But even then, it was pretty cool. There were so many, I remember, that it was cool. I've always enjoyed the art style of this game, for sure. It's too bad 14 couldn't have been, Final Fantasy 14 online couldn't have been a little bit old school, man. It's too bad, because it's a beautiful game. It's such a beautiful game.
That's weird.
The hell?
8 was a good one, Remy D. It really was. I would continue streaming that, but I got a copyright strike, and I just deleted the video, and you know, I don't want to get involved in all that. And that's crazy too. I was just streaming the game, you know. I'm gonna show you guys what I was talking about though as soon as the cinema scene is over. I didn't like 13, man. I mean, I didn't hate it like others, but
So Noct borrows the old king's powers.
I was disappointed.
At this rate, he'll soon rival his father's legacy. The copycat king. Out of line.
Well, what's it like?
Like I've got some tricks up my sleeve. No need to put on a
Some
magic
tricks
trick
up his
for us, but
sleeve.
I'll have to practice.
Alright, let me show you guys what I was talking about earlier when I said I'm pretty sure it's right out here somewhere. No. Let me see. That's where I came from. Maybe it's down here. It's not too far from here, I don't think. I could be wrong. It's been a while. But I think there's like this creepy looking door somewhere. Yeah. Alright, so this...
What's this?
What's what?
This supposed to keep us out?
There's
something far more dangerous.
There's a point in the game where you can come back to these dungeons, and some are completely optional that the story doesn't even take you to, and you can go down in deeper through here, and it's very intricate. See the little logo up on the mini-map? That's like letting you know, and it's like high level, really cool, really cool dungeon design. And it's like completely optional, like all of them. And now, thanks to me showing that, I had to find my own way back. It's alright, we can do it. We don't need to fast travel. We don't need that. Yeah, we'll figure this out. We'll figure out again. Okay, I recognize this room. Doesn't mean I know where I'm at, but I can always refer to the map if I got to. Yeah, I think we're on the right track. If I'm not mistaken, we'll have to make a left up here. Oh, dang it. Came back to here. Alright, I might have to use the map. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, so that's the entrance. We just pretty much have to go west. Oh, wait a second. That's not real. That's actually south. The north is, it's not showing true north at the top. Alright, that's fine. So we're going south. What's up this way? Oh, looky there, shiny. Here we go. We definitely came through here. Check that map again, because there's some point I need to... Yeah, this is it. Thought so. Uh-oh. Did my stream mess up? I thought I froze there. Alright, have a good one, Remy D. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with me, man. You have a good one. I don't have an Xbox One. My son does. So if there's like a game I really want to play, it's on Xbox One, which is like almost never. But you know, I don't think it's happened yet. But I could play a game on Xbox One. I have a I've only got my PC and a PS4 Pro. I have a Switch in the house, that's my daughter's. I have a Xbox in the house, but that's my son's. My daughter's the Nintendo nerd. My son's the Xbox guy, you know, Call of Duty, all that. And I'm the Sony guy and the PC guy. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was epic, man. Revolutionary. So many people got introduced to RPGs and specifically Japanese role-playing games thanks to Final Fantasy VII. So many people. Had so many friends, had never even played one, knew what it was. Yep, 97. 97, 98, 99. Those were really good years for video games, man. Think about it. Actually, 96 as well, right? Or am I getting mixed up? Oh, get that.
It's all the same to you guys. I'd rather not get buried alive.
Anyway, in that time frame, we got things like Mario 64, Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil, somewhere in that range. I'm maybe not exactly accurate. We got EverQuest. We got... I mean, there's just so many games. That was just a really revolutionary time for gaming as we stepped into the 3D world. Chris, you say you only like Final Fantasy games.
Don't like the look of that ceiling.
Yeah, long overdue for some TLC.
Oh, that's crazy. What's the takeaway? He had his, he had the game before he even had his system. That's cool. Commodore 64, I never, I wasn't around that one. I didn't know anybody with one. I didn't have one.
Yeah.
I knew what they were, though.
But I'd lost another king.
Busy building my arsenal.
Good to hear. I have a task for you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
The sky.
I'll play the story anyway.
Out of commission. If left unchecked, it will cost us.
I don't really get it. I haven't really got into the online, but I play the story. I think the story's pretty cool.
She can fill you in on the details. Go see her.
What's up?
People to see, bases to burn. Let's go
Amiga
see my
500.
post.
Well, the NES was my first gaming experience. Well, that's a lie. I played Atari, but I didn't get into it. You know, it was like a weird little. It was like a toy to me. I was really young. I got my Nintendo, I think, when I was 6. And I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was a computer. And that's when I got addicted, man. Super Mario Bros. That's when I got addicted to gaming. The NES was fantastic times, man. Oh my gosh. You know, that was the good old days when there was no internet. When you got a new game, unless your friend had told you about it because he played it, or maybe you saw it in Nintendo Life magazine, you just looked at the back of the box and looked at the artwork and was like, yeah, this looks cool. You had no idea what the game was. Yeah, I played Final Fantasy 1. It's my first RPG experience on the regular Nintendo. It came with the map, and I unfolded it in the car on the way home. I had no idea what I just bought, right? Had some swords on it, you know. I was like, cool. This looks cool. I opened up the box. It had like this big, thick, like, player's manual. It had a map, and I opened it up. I was like, what? How can this have a map? Like, how can it be, you know, that crazy? I was in love before I even popped it in.
I feel groggy when I wake up in the morning.
You could try going to bed at a decent hour.
Your Highness, the Marshal has apprised me of the plan. We found a back door into the Imperial base. I'll mark the route on your map.
Yeah, man. Renting was even worse. Because, you wouldn't even have... In some of these rental stores that I went to, maybe I just went to some crappy ones, but there wouldn't even be a box. You'd literally be looking at the cartridge, like, the little picture on the cartridge is be like, that has a dragon on it. I bet that's cool. Yeah, and you get home and it's terrible. Yeah, you're right, dude. That should have been promoted to death. If people would have realized what that system really was capable of, it would have changed everything. Yeah, they were like a clear, kind of gray tone. You could see through them, but not real well. Little plastic cases with like some numbers written on the front. Yeah. There's some crap games, that's for sure. But you know,
please see to your preparations and proceed.
Not always. There was some really bad games. But you know, usually even a bad game, not a terrible piece of crap, not a steaming pile, but you would get like it would be a bad game. But you would deal with it back then, you know? You would like somehow get through it, you know, and accept it for what it was, and or at least that's how I was. I would just, it was like I couldn't admit that I made a bad choice and the game was garbage.
Oh, wouldn't that be sweet? Are we searching for it?
It's a hidden treasure map. So, yes?
You would just play your crap games anyway. Just play them anyway, like, oh well, it's what I got. It's what I gotta deal with, so I'm gonna try to beat it anyway. We're like really spoiled now because like we can know it, like everything wrong with the game
Right behind you.
immediately before we decide to buy it and everything. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I'm not
Who is this Monica
wanting the old days
The Crown's Guard,
back,
like
though.
Nadia and myself.
She's one of my father's best, along with Dustin, who's guarding my sister.
Good to know we still
Chris,
have
you're talking
people
about back in the
looking
day?
outside the city.
Like back in the 80s or 90s? Did your brother burn over $1,800 in games? In 3 weeks? Jeez, that was a lot of games, dude. Consoles as well, or all games? Like $1,800 games, or also he bought some consoles? Because, you know, games weren't... Maybe I'm wrong. I was a kid, so money... Yeah, I had no idea what the heck was going on, but I'm pretty sure games weren't, like, even 50 bucks. I think they were, like, 30? New? Maybe? That's a lot of money spent on games, man.
Oh, nice here.
Indeed.
Now, Sony PlayStation was a good $50 a game. That's true. If that's what you meant. Yeah. But still, that's a lot of games. I'm not heading anywhere near where I need to go, I just realized. I'm not far, never mind. I just passed it. Declaration of war? I think they were in the 90s, late 90s, I think they got up to the $50 range. I could be wrong, though. But I feel like the Nintendo NES games, I could be wrong, but I think they were around $30 new. That feels right. And it seems like it was pretty common to get a game for 20 bucks. Like, I know for a fact, and I don't know when I got it, what year, I have no idea. I was really young, though. So it was at least early 90s, and I got Final Fantasy. I actually ended up getting Final Fantasy and Zelda, the original Zelda, both for 20 bucks. Brand new. Unopened. There was no used. Back then, used game stores was like the pawn shop, you know. You might find something there. Declaration of war, and then just let me open the gate and go to war. I'll probably just straight up pass this up. Oh no, I didn't.
From here, we will split into 2 groups. Prince Noctis, please join the Marshal up ahead. The rest of you will assist me in the diversionary effort.
Well, that's cool, Chris. Zelda was awesome back in the day. First, you go assist me in the diversionary effort. Alright, let's do it.
I'll see you guys later.
You go give him hell.
That's what I was feeling like. What's the takeaway? Was it always the MP bar for both? For everything? Well, actually, if you're talking about running, you're talking about for running. I'm sorry. Yeah, stamina for running is still there. I think I have it hidden. But I may have a bonus on me right now. You can get bonuses very easily that take away the stamina meters. You can run all you want. But I do still have it. I'll run out of breath.
Once we're in, we launch our ambush, pushing out while support pushes in, crushing the enemy from both sides.
It doesn't look like I have the bonus on right now, though. I don't see it showing up down there, because the bonus is usually shown in the lower left. I was weirded out when I started playing it because they're using the MP for, like, everything, like dodging. I didn't remember that, but I guess that's how it is, because I do remember getting it back when you did the, whatever it's called, you know, when you zip up to a high place.
Remember, the king fights with dignity.
I'll get right on that.
Need a little spot to get my MP back.
Holding up all right?
I could do this in my sleep.
See if we can take out these little ads first. I know, now we only want to play online games. Now we're like, oh, I'm going to play a single player game because I'm bored. I wanted to see
Don't get used
a
to it.
special attack.
I'll be gone before you know it.
I'll enjoy it while I can.
Is there really not anywhere where I can, I could just slow down and get my MP back? That's just unbelievable. Usually you can, like, find any high spot, just about, and get your MP back. Yeah, so you can perma-sprint in this game if you, ooh, get those snipers. Okay, Noctis, I would rather you, oh jeez, get up there. There we go. Tell you what, this is ridiculous. Where's the spot I can get my MP back? I can't do this. Man, making me waste an elixir. I don't like using these ever. I like to save them to the last boss and still not use them. There we go. Freaking snipers.
Walk through the park.
So it should be. Otherwise, you don't get in everyone's way.
Could have gone it alone if I wanted.
That mentality could prove your undoing, Highness.
Alright guys, I'm gonna med real quick. I'm gonna med. Let his MP go up by medding. I never really, well, what's the takeaway? The reason I used an elixir is I really want my MP back, so I get up there for the stupid snipers. I played a little bit of Left 4 Dead, but I never got too big into it.
Will the others be alright on their own?
Worrying will only compromise your focus.
Yeah.
We used to, back in the day, we used to convince my cousin, who's younger than us, that, that you could, that he was playing as the bad guys in Zelda, so that we could play for longer and wouldn't have to, like, share with them. Like, he really thought he was, too. Like, he'd be getting into it. Oh, snap. These freaking snipers suck, jeez. I'm in stasis, I got nowhere to get my stuff back. This is bad. There it is, there it is! There it is, hang on, don't die, don't die. Here we go.
that far.
Rely on your friends more.
What do you mean?
You'll understand in time.
Yeah, those snipers are the only thing that makes it rough, man. I hate those guys. Yeah, dude, that's the way it usually is in a Final Fantasy, dude. You get all this cool stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna save that. Oh no, I'm not gonna use that. And you'll get in like you'll be like, I'm gonna save this for a really bad, a really bad situation where I really gotta use it. And then you get in that situation, you still don't use it, 'cause you're like, well, maybe I'll get in an even worse situation. So I better still not use it. It could get worse than this. You end up, like, beating the whole game. What did I just do? Well, that was...
Knocked! Marshal.
Apparently, that was what I was supposed to do.
On your end?
Right as rain. The Nifs couldn't take their eyes off us.
Did you guys see that? I just, like, jumped off a cliff and it went to the cinema scene.
Stay right where you are. Well, if it isn't Core the Immortal. So, you survived the Citadel, but you won't survive what I have in store for you. It's past time your legend came to an end.
Alright. Hope I'm not too tired for this, because this is the first real boss. Real deal. First up, let's find where we can get our MP back. I think it's up on these cranes, is that right? Oh, well, dang. Whew. Whew. I'm regretting not, oh man, I'm having to use way too many of these. I should have leveled up more. Okay, let's get these snipers first, because these guys are the worst. Dang it. See how they waste all my MP? Because, like, dodging them makes you fall off. There we go, guys. That's some freaking teamwork, man. I gotta find where to med my... Now I'm actually calling it medding. Okay, where can I... Gotta find the spot. Where's the spot? Okay, gonna get these legs. One of them, this one's already got some damage. Let's take it out. Watch out for those. Crap, it still got me. Dang, I hate using these. Oh, he's gonna hit the wrong leg, isn't he? Dang it.
Up for more. What's the best way to work these things?
Enough of this! You will suffer for this!
Ignis, take care of Knox. Roger that, Marshal.
Rose attacking the wrong part.
I cannot be defeated! No! This can't be happening! In the name of Niflheim!
Its last legs.
Let's put it out of its misery.
Swift and painful.
Do it. Had to get out of the explosion space, you know. Alright.
Impressive. Seeing you in action.
Solid Snake.
It's clear I don't need to worry anymore. I'll return to watching the NIFs. Till next time. Take care.
Oh, you can hide behind stuff to get your MP back, dude. I forgot. I forgot all about that. I'm over here like, dang, they're really not giving me a way to get my MP back? This is brutal. I forgot that you can do that. You can, like, get behind anything, just about, and just take a little break. That's right, dude. Real men walk away slowly, just like that. But he should have did that when the explosion was happening.
Ain't so bad out here once you get used to it.
Still a lot we haven't seen, though.
And a lot for us to do.
Yeah.
Buck up. We're just getting started.
That was the end of chapter 1. That was it. Speaking of good pictures from all that. That's pretty cool. I like that. I liked her. She looked cool. Check her out. That was a cool little boss. Look at all the detail. It's a really cool boss. That's a pretty good picture. We'll save that one. Nah, that's it. That's all the good ones. That's all the good ones. So yeah, now I'm about to go to a place that's like totally different, by the way. We were talking earlier, who was that was saying that it seems like that everything looks the same, you know, like, I think maybe you've only seen that section of the game, maybe? Showing my stream is locked up. Can you guys hear me?
So, the prince eludes death. And what of the elusive ring?
Eluna Freya has absconded with it.
Find and kill her. The ring is the final piece.
We may do well to take her alive. The Six wield power beyond our imagination. The Oracle holds the key for the king. She could unlock many secrets. Nay, High Commander. Lord Ravis, the Imperial Army is now at your disposal.
A moot point, while the fugitives remain at large. My men and I will continue our search for the Prince and the Oracle.
So glorious. My crystal.
Creepy old dude.
Look out, world. Here we come.
We can finally leave this dust bowl behind.
The lands beyond are vast by comparison to lead.
Bigger's better. More stuff to see and do.
First comes to Sky, a region known for its wetlands.
Really? Wetlands?
There's also a chocobo forest.
Now we're talking.
Further west lies the Clane region, wherein we'll find the town of Lestallum.
Oh. Isn't that where Iris is headed?
Barring delays, she should have arrived by now. Maybe even had herself a look at the meteor.
The meteor of the Six?
The same.
Its heat is harnessed to power the Stalin.
Whoa, that sounds way cool.
I gotta mention that we're following a ramen truck. I gotta throw that out there. Hot on its trail. Oh, I got away.
Drive. Best fill up the tank before we set out. I believe we have a solid lay of the land now. The driver's seat is yours, Noct, if you so desire it.
Yep, good old cup noodle, man. Oh, I see what's happening here. Let's go ahead and refuel up then. Where are you? I guess it's not gonna let me. I guess Ignis is gonna cover that cost.
This be. Hello?
Noct?
Iris?
It's really you. So good to hear your voice. Everything's fine over here. We managed to make it to Lestalem. We just settled into our new digs. So yeah, let me know when you're coming so we can meet up.
Yeah, will do.
You better.
Was that Iris? Can't even call her own brother.
In all fairness, yours wasn't the obituary broadcast all over Lucis.
What about me? She say anything about me? Did you see that sign? Chocobos! Chocobos!
No time for that. We need to get to Lestalem.
It's still ages away. Come on, just a quick visit.
Yeah, there's always time for chocobos. Come on.
Sure. Let's check it out.
Yes! Gonna be awesome.
See what he's got for sale here. You know what? Forget all this. Forget all that. Well, no. I do need to get some milk, so I just burned through a lot. Oh, they're so expensive. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Let me get some regular potions so I don't get stuck using those by accident. Oh, it's expensive. Alright.
See you next time.
And then I think there's one nearby. Isn't there a weapons dude here? Let me check out what I got, because I've just been wanting it to be hard, so I haven't even like changed anything in my gear. But I'm eventually gonna get screwed over if I don't do something. Look at this. I've done like nothing. I don't even have an accessory on. And look at all this. Alright, so what do we got here? Stops experience from well, that actually is kind of cool. So I don't out-level stuff. I will actually put that to use. That's nice. So, because that is annoying about magic in this game, is you usually end up hurting half your party when you use it. So that one makes it to where it don't hurt friendly fire. You know, no friendly fire. Device restores attack bar replenishment rate, but freezes the armature bar. And that's the opposite. Sheet music. What? Contains song jubilation, provides additional AP for earning an A+. Well, that's kind of cool. I've never seen this stuff before. Increases the rate at which fallen foes leave behind items of value. Wow. Stamina. See, now you can do sprint and hang without using stamina. So that's like an infinite run, you know, sprint. An infinite sprint. Increases maximum HP slightly. Enhances strength slightly. More HP. I'm gonna make sure I get something better. Vitality. Mildly HP. An HP nominally, so that's our best one, right? Plus 150. Let me check out their terms. No, that's 200. That's our best. The titanium, so I'm gonna put that on, gets HP up a little bit. That'll help. So we can get on Gladios. Oh, wrong thing. Let's get his strength up a little bit. Saw one. Wait. That's plus 30. Yeah, that's the best for that. So we'll get his strength up. Ignis. Maybe we could give him the items of value. And Prompto. Dang it, I keep doing that. Accessories. Let's give him the... What do we got here? Tactician, what was that for? I know. What was that? Warriors Fanfare? That was to... Okay, that's just for, yeah, I guess we'll just do his 150. I thought there was a weapons dealer here. I was wrong. I don't see him. Maybe he's over here. Sometimes they're near the camping spot. Nope. Well, we might as well, no. It used our experience when we don't need to camp out, because we got our experience. We got our level ups when we beat Chapter 1.
Can't get it out of my head.
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. You feeling all right? So, what do you want to know?
Let's get the lowdown on the area, man. See what kind of food he's got. What is this? Prevents poison, prevents toad. Maximum HP. Oh, that's pretty good. About 300. And salmon. Sometimes 1400 gil, dude. Are you crazy? Have you lost your freaking mind?
We'll see you
I'm
around.
gonna be eating a lot of fries around here, I guess. I mean, I gotta buy it once because it teaches Old Ignis a new recipe. So you gotta eat it at least once. What a ripoff. 1400 gil? You serious? It probably translates to like $14 probably. So I guess it's not that crazy.
See you tomorrow.
Well, guys, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. You know, I just finished Chapter 1. I think I'm gonna end it for tonight. It's getting really late, and I'll start being a mindless idiot in no time anyway. So, guys, thank you for joining me. Hope you had some fun talking about Pantheon and everything. And I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be streaming some more. I'm gonna try to complete this entire game before I move on. Thank you. What's the takeaway? No, I haven't, but I'll check it out. I have not seen that. I will check it out, though. You know, I just felt like I needed to, you know? If this is what I'm going to do for a living, I'm not doing it for a living now, but if I'm going to, then I've got to give some glory to the Creator, to God. You know, I got to, or else it wouldn't feel right. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys next time. And I'll hopefully have a new video out tomorrow, maybe. Not gonna promise. But God bless, guys, and happy gaming.